Welkom hier bij Passion Music Interviews.
Give thanks, man. It's good to be here.
I'm excited om vir julle hier te hê. We came a long way, all the way from Mamasbury.
Yo, give thanks.
Net vir julle twee.
We love the energy.
Okay, vandag het ons vir Diva T en vir K-Rhyme.
Give thanks. Good to be in the house, guys. Happy to be here.
Okay, vir Diva het vanaand perform hier by Trench Town. How was it, Diva?
Oh, it was awesome. The energy was so nice. The crowd gave me so much energy. Everyone was, the people was right in front of me on the stage. Like, everyone enjoyed it. I got some very nice compliments afterwards, I loved it. I really released an awesome amount of energy tonight on the people, and I made an impression. That's all that counts.
Yeah, but you always give, when you busy there, I'm always feeling your shit. The last time, I was blown away. Yeah,
thank you so much, guys, for being there. That was awesome, man. El Phoenix, your husband, is killing it too. So I love that, yeah.
Okay, so I have a few questions for you guys. I will normally age them in Afrikaans, but ek sukkel 'n bietjie met die Afrikaans. Okay, when you started, let's start off. When you started music, what was your inspiration when you first started?
Basically, I was going after the expression. Expressing myself was very important to me, especially as I was always big all my life. I've always been bullied, so I wanted people to see things from my perspective, and see that I really don't care what people think. And I also want to be inspiration to the people to not really care what people, because they're gonna say whatever, whether you're doing good or bad. They always have something to say. So you need to stay true to yourself, and that is really what got me into this, the freedom of expression.
Okay, that's awesome. So you would say that is your motivation of
Definitely.
Okay, Carl, your turn.
Could repeat the question, man.
What is your motivation when you started writing? Why did you start writing? Was there something that happened or something that pushed you towards writing?
Okay,
Afrikaans is alright, meneer, waarin ons staan.
Ons kon net mijn stem was, man, offline. Mijn stem was offline, is jullie. Ik heb eerst gedans, Ik heb eerst gedans. En toen was ik, een van die, hoe kan ik zeggen, als ik kies voor de I-team, om zo te zeggen, En toen was er fiction gestaan, ook als ik rap, en ik begon te schrijven, Ik was altijd, hoe kan ik zeggen, punchline wise gedunk, zoals een comedian, I punchline style. Net dingen wat mensen kan laten lachen over die act of zo, Zo ik zou altijd stories opgemaakt, Tomian is Slomian, ik heb mijn eigen versions opgemaakt, maar net om een action te krijgen. En hij took om ook, hij ziet zelf wat punchlines doen. En voor ik verstaan wat een punchline is, maar toen ik begon te schrijven, en ik wil maar net, honestly, was ik jong en dom en ik wil net gesign geweest. Ik wil bij Rickert Leubel gesign geweest, zo ik het geschreven en hij was mij, ik heb het in vorm gezet, voor ik nog straks gekend, maar ik heb maar pen en paper en hij was mijn motivation, ja.
Okay. But so when you started doing it, dus regtig aan die rap game beginne beweeg. Is there anything that changed the way that you think? Is it different now for you? Is your perspective different? Is your hoe sal ek nou sê, jou strategy, your style, is it different?
Ja, natuurlijk, definitely. Van waar ik begon het en waar ik gegroeid het en waar ik nou is. Hij is natuurlijk attached to mij als een persoon en als een human. So, ik groei als een human, so mijn stijl en mijn perspective en alles gaat accordingly, zoals dat. Is net de growth wat komt als een persoon in experiences van life, wat voor jou change en effect, En mijn ding is altijd om waarheid te spreken. Al maak je wat het is, zolang er waarheid is en waarheid is, universal language, So as definitely a perspective en ik heb mijn responsibility ko find ook dat ik op zijn ook ik het responsibility ook So as an adult doet me, al die dingen wat komen, so unfortunately voor mij kan ik schrijven zoals 17 jaar oud of 19 jaar oud, als goed wat ik altijd ooit zou raken, wat ik al nou zal doen, because ik is aware van mijn social responsibility. So that is definitely I.
Okay, so Diva, that takes me to the next question. if there's something that you want to say to the young people out there, there's girls like, hey, Diva, yo, ek like sy style, ek like sy way sy, like, they, hoe kan ek nou sê, hulle connect met jou.
No, definitely, and I think it's basically the misfits, because there's certain beauty standard that's set for us, especially as females. You need to be a certain size. You need to look a certain way. You need to have a certain type of hair. Maybe I have a certain type of hair, but I want to appeal to those that don't have my type of hair. Even if it's not your weight, maybe it's your hair that's making you insecure. Still stand out and be strong in that. So that is what I basically just want to bring across. You know what I mean? That is my stance. You know, if even if the certain things that I say, it comes across as a bit too street and whatever, but it's just take it in a different way, take it in a, metaphorical way, and just use it personally and go out there and be yourself. Yeah.
Most def. Facts. Okay. Is there anything new that you are busy with or that you is in the loops? As jy wil miskien 'n snippet vir ons wil gee?
There is something that I did preview on the radio previously on Radio Riverside. It's called With the Action. That was supposed to come out a long time ago, but also I've got certain responsibilities and whatever. So there's definitely new tracks coming out. There's certain tracks that I performed tonight that hasn't seen the light to be released, but I just checked the response on the people and whatever, and that just shows me, they want that to come out. So there's definitely a lot of things in the loop. It's just a matter of getting it done, having it rolled out in a professional way and not just dropping. You know what I mean? So I owe the people a professional, roll out, and I owe that to my tribe because they're my supporters. I don't just want to do something for the sake of doing it. Yeah, so there's definitely a lot coming out. It's a bit of a struggle, getting it out, but I want it to be a full wholesome package. I want it to be, a picture or whatever. I have a certain image that I want to uphold. I have a certain way that I dress now. I'm finding myself actually. So there's something that people, when they see orange, they say, okay, this is Diva. When they see fire, they see this is Diva. When they see the black cat suit or the belt, this is Diva. When they see the military approach, this is Diva. It's hardcore. You understand? So I'm figuring everything out while I'm going. And when I release that, I want that to be a package.
Yeah. Us, yeah. Yeah. Anything from your side, Kyle? Anything you cooking up?
Ja, definitely. Ik zit op een project dat ik lang al wou release al. It's called The Pill in the Top. So Pill in the Top is een EP. And besides that is ik aan het tracks. En ik werk aan een album ook. But ik het bij om te offeren. En ik voel ik schuld de mensen. Als bij wat ik release het is. So ik schuld de mensen. A club music. A club music. Ik word altijd geremind. Mensen zoeken. So, it's definitely music op pad, My winter season is amper voorbij. So, my summertime, ga ik erop, So, it's definitely music. Ik ga te laat. Ik schel die mensen alles, man, because ik heb bijgeschreven. En die mensen die zelf om alles te horen. Al voel ik is meer een certain space of whatever, but als voor mensen wat die experiences gaan, die mindsets gaan, die whatever, so ik heb klom lyrics, ik heb klom beats, so als man net voor mij om nou net een full work mode te gaan en na te blij, but good news is in music kom, als kak op pad.
Ja, die hip-hop is alive nou, né? It's definitely alive. So sê vir ons, waar kan ons julle music op watter platforms?
Now, Diva T is currently streaming on all major streaming platforms. You can find me on YouTube, on Facebook. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Insta. You can find me on you can give me a follow on Insta at Goddess Diva T. You can give me a follow on Facebook, all caps Diva T. Give me a follow on TikTok, HM Diva T, which means Her Majesty Diva T, and that's basically all my things are streaming on all major streaming platforms. I'm trying to get everything on there. So whether you YouTube, whether you go on Apple Music, where you will find me. Yeah.
Okay. Nog twee laaste vrae vir julle. Wil jy al julle tyd vat hier? Ek hou van die vraag vra. Oh, as we started last week, but this is something that it's really exciting for me. As jy iemand moet kies om te rap, om jou lewe te save, wie sal dit wees?
It'll definitely be the Cypher King sitting right next to me. Definitely I'll choose him any time of day. He's got the tongue that just rolls, bro. So yeah, I'll choose him. My life partner, my partner in crime.
Nice, nice.
Really, ik kan ook aan iemand anders te denken als zij niet. Because zij rap,
Ja, so die volle frik.
zij rap. Ik moet even nou, ik moet hem toe gaan. Ik moet hem toe gaan. Because why zij
Let's get you
represent.
away.
Ja, hij is goed om mij te doen. Hij is inspiratie voor mij,
Yeah,
motivation.
definitely.
Because wat ons inspire is, alles wat Peter is, wat Oost is, wat
Yeah.
Oost, dan Oost is, hij is inspire voor ons.
Yes, good competition.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hij is weet so definitely. Yeah.
Okay, then the last question for me, if you have to like for a collab, is there anyone that you have in mind that you want to collab with, that you haven't had opportunity to?
Ja, he is definitely. Al hele paar namen wat ik voel, ik kan goede music met maken en besides Diva, dat is definitief.
Maar een van die top, like, als je moet kiezen, I think.
Kijk je, om honest te wees, ik wil maar net kan feature met die topmannen, because ik voel zelf skill-wise,
Yes.
so youngster, Cream, even legends zoals Isaac Newton, net Afrikaans rap, Nicotine Long, zulke mannen, wat voor ons, onze culture represent in ons, man. Maar is nog wel namen wat ik of de kaf kan dingen zien, but that's definitely in je gaat aan mensen approach, gaat hopefully kan dus music maken, the real artist, man. Ons vrouw een real artist, niet babagam kakkie buiten.
Yeah.
Yeah, yes, I can agree with that. There's too much to mention, but for me personally, I feel like there's gonna be more unity if more females come together. So my goal is to collab with more females, man, and just feel out that environment because it's easy for me to collab with men, with guys, because I can go on their pace, but also I feel like I'm here to uplift the females. So definitely, like I know this is not a name that you hear in hip hop, but I've said this in the week. I want to do a collab with Amina Ran. I really want to do a collab with that type of people. I also want to step outside of my comfort zone and maybe try some house things. But for hip hop, I want to start collaborating with more females and I just really want to feel it out. I do want to do a feature with your husband. I do want to work with Studi. I want to do El Phoenix, Studi. I want to do more with K-Rhyme, definitely, because the vibe just balances itself out. The bar must be raised. And I really want to do collaboration with almost anyone that allow me. There's one in the works with the chef as well. You know what I mean? So I'm not closed off to an idea of collaborating, but I just want someone to operate on my energy level as well and do what I'm doing and do their best and just not be nursery rhyme wise, but literature bars. Get me there, man, and push my energy and make me want to make music with you. But definitely the females and then my brothers. 7100, I want to unite that, and then the females, I want to tap into that no matter how hard it is, because it's hard for how it is between females in general.
Yes.
You understand? So I am a diva, yes, and I am diva says what I am already. You can Google diva and you can take any description and you can fit it to me depending on how you treat me. You understand what I'm saying? So besides that, we can put that aside and we can still work. So I would really love to. Ik heb nou baie namen genoemd. I know who I want to work with the males, but I cannot name the females as of yet. I just want to feel them out. Sarah is super good. I love the activism vibe that she gives me, and the good energy. I understand what I'm saying. That's one of the names that I can say right now. The rest, I still need to feel out, but I definitely want to do this whole female collaboration thing, man. You see, because I feel like When I started, there wasn't a lot of them, but now it's a lot more. I can name them. I couldn't do that when I started. So I would love that.
Okay. Daar het julle dit mense. Tivati en Kairai, hulle wag vir julle. Baie dankie vir julle tyd. Thank you
Dankie
for
vir julle, man.
joining
Dankie vir
us,
julle.
for
Hy was nog-
gracing us with your presence and your time. It is really an honor to have you guys
Likewise,
here.
likewise.
So
likewise,
guys,
okay.
thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned for the next episode of Fashion Music Interviews. That's a wrap.